Advanced therapies for overactive bladder are very effective, very effective. Just because the patient has tried medications and the medications did not work does not mean that she has to suffer in silence. Absolutely not. The advanced therapies are very effective. Let me tell you about the first one called percutaneous tibial nerve stimulation. Very interesting. It's a slight 34 gauge needle, tiny little needle like an acupuncture needle that goes and sits just above the ankle joint, as you can see in this slide. She's reading a magazine, it's sitting there, she's there for about half an hour, she's reading this, and then we take the needle out and she goes home. So this procedure is done once a week for about 10 to 12 weeks. It may take the entire 10 to 12 weeks to see the response, but once she has the response, then she follows up once a month for this procedure in the office, where it's minimal discomfort, small little needle goes in, it stimulates that nerve and sends a slight current to stimulate the nerve. Now, how does that work? As you can see here, that same nerve affects the bladder, and by sending a stimulation through that nerve, it modulates the bladder signals and therefore decreases the bladder afferent signals from being recognized, and therefore the bladder does not go into overactivity. So by modulating the bladder nerves, the overactivity of the bladder is controlled, because the root value of the bladder nerve and the leg nerve are same, which is a sacral third root value. So coming from the same origin, so by stimulating one, it can modulate the other nerve. So that is beautiful concept. It's almost like an old term, the acupuncture concept. That's what is being used for this technique. So it is effective. It has been shown to be as effective as medications. At the same time, it does not have the side effects of medications. This can be done with or without medications. The only drawback is that the patient has to come to the office on a weekly basis and then on a monthly basis thereafter to get this procedure done. Otherwise, the risk is very low.